Imagine you have just committed a crime. You get arrested and are booked into jail. What happens next? How long does it take? These are some of the questions that are pacing through the defendant's mind. Since courts serve a great purpose in guiding an individual through the legislative system, reviewing its greatest strengths and weaknesses is essential. The legal system has strengths in providing opportunities and resources to individuals needing more financial help. It is imperative to understand defendants are presumed to be innocent. The most significant symbol of the court is the scales of justice. The image illustrates how it is in the court's greatest consciousness and duty to uphold justice by treating an individual fairly with the proper guidelines. In other words, they create an equal opportunity for the defendant to have legal representation. The opportunity to have representation of a public defense lawyer is beneficial. The image illustrates someone helping a person falling off a cliff. Similarly, the defense attorney assists their client in a situation that feels life-threatening. Even though defendants might not have to pay for the service, having representation significantly aids their case's progression. They can be advised on what to continue with to maintain the record as well as possible. According to Abel and Vignola, legal representation helps improve medical needs. The attorneys are creating a linkage to whatever their client needs. For instance, in the image shown, some people don't have enough money to pay for the bail and stay in custody till the following process of their case. Gonglaves argues that public defense lawyers can acknowledge the special circumstances in which people live in and thus provide better representation for their clients. So we have seen one of the strengths of the court system. Let's analyze one of the most significant weaknesses. Due to the increasing number of cases, there have been reports of backlogs or an overload of cases. This image shows a long line of individuals who are waiting to have a similar goal of being listened to. Renner suggests that as court congestion continues, it can be referred to as the bottleneck effect, in which only a few individuals are moving along the process due to the large population. Cases can be prolonged due to many factors, such as juror selection and scheduling conflicts. For instance, the image shows a group of people sending over packages. The packages in this instance can represent cases. Moreover, the different people overseeing these cases may not understand the circumstances or the special extensions granted if the case has aged. The defendants are also aging. In a 2016 National Center for State Courts survey found that in Cook County Jail, more than 1,000 incarcerated individuals waited more than 2 years for their trial to begin. The numbers illustrate how many individuals have time passing by as their case ages. For example, this image shows how individuals are aging as they wait their turn to be heard. The issue with the prolonged cases is they no longer connect their punishment to their actions due to the large gap between the case activities. To remediate this issue, more case management can be implemented through the use of technology. Hoffman argues that video conferencing can increase the flexibility in scheduling oral arguments. This would benefit hearings that only require the attorneys to answer if their clients are ready for the following steps, or hearings that include updates. Additionally, technology can be improved to create computerized programs to track any issues among the files. From there, if there are any issues regarding misspellings or incorrect filing information, it can be flagged by the program. This information would be used to monitor the court's performance and to determine if they are reaching their timing goals. Thus, with possible technological advances and efforts to control case management, the court could overcome the issues it is currently overseeing. There would be more efficiency and an increased ability to conduct a fair and speedy trial for all defendants.